Mario's little limbs won't be as much of a pain to deal with in comparison to the disjoint of a sword. So, he'll be able to run in there, get it on the, get them down throw, conversions, whatever, do those reverse aerial rush back airs in the neutral to kind of gain some space, and he won't be putting himself at too much of a risk.
And as history showed, one of the early players to really figure out how to deal with Zero for the most part, or at least contend, was Ally in terms of the Mario versus Diddy Kong matchup. So this is definitely not out of range whatsoever for Wizzy to handle.
Definitely not.
Trying to pull the James and just stay on the ground. He's like, no,
Of all
stop.
people.
Okay, gets a double up air.
Oh, my goodness. With the flood, too. Going to knock him off.
Oh, yes,
with
double
the there.
I
Oh,
like
that would have been the sickest snipe.
Yeah.
I didn't really know where he was going with that flood, but
Right.
that setup for that edge guard, that was a really good mental awareness to get the mix-up option ahead of time. That up smash, though, the tried and true dome rearing his head all the way back, coming back down to the ground. That's going to take the first stock off of James.
I don't know, man. I'm worried. Wizzy, still a younger player, but he looks firmly in the driver's seat. So someone should check his credentials. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, like, are one of these players in the PGR, and I'm pretty sure it's not Dark Wizzy.
You right? You right? I don't know, man. But
Better watch out.
crazy stuff.
Like I said earlier today, one of my favorite things is seeing the powerhouses get knocked down and forcing people to stay humble.
Yeah.
You got to constantly be on your toes against everybody, and Wizzy has always been one of those players who's been on the cusp, right behind, not really traveling a whole lot, but always contending with the good players. Usually losing a little early, though. Looks like he's got the mentality today, though, to possibly take a PGR win off of James if he can continue to play the way he is so far.
Still early, though.
Yeah, it's still very much game one,
so.
but
Dipping good so
nice
far.
start.
I like his use of fireballs. He's definitely throwing them in places where he's like, hey, make sure you don't, monkey flip here or charge your barrels here or you will die. Just forcing James to kind of respect that option when he's recovering.
yeah, the run back on the terms. Brett Favre coming through, getting that forward throw. But
Oh, my God, the charge.
oh my God.
He knew it. And we'll be seeing him.
Yeah, well,
Okay. All right. Good talk.
good talk.
As a wise man once said, sometimes that's just how it be.
Yeah.
So, Wizzy getting a charity stock once again,
Yep.
and James giving it to him. So let's see if he can ride the momentum that he had in that game one, because it looks so good. Oh, ooh.
I'm saying he was in the kitchen for the first stock.
I don't know if you guys heard it, but I
Yes.
just heard
Yeah.
the brotherly love coming through. We're going to see Mario versus Luigi. Now, at one point, this seemed like a rather difficult matchup for Mario. However, Zenyu decided to show everybody not so much the case. Very much a little bit more even by comparison. And James kind of got handled in that last match for the most part in the way that he was approaching. So I like the swap here to Luigi.
Yeah, we'll see. So far, not a lot going for either player, but there's a lot of match to go. Big throw combo potential. Oh my God, runs it right back. Throwing the throw.
Nice
50.
reversal up air, though.
Yeah, right?
That's one thing that I'm noticing is that, in that last game, even though it looked kind of weird how it ended, sometimes it's just, you just throw it away because in your mind, you've already resolved that you've lost. And you're like, I'm going to save the mental energy, just switch my character, go into the second game, forget that the first one even happened, so I can just perform better overall throughout the set, rather than like waste all this energy, still probably end up losing, and then just feel exhausted by the end of it.
Yep. Solid stuff so far from Wizzy, though. I think although James looks more composed, Wizzy is still fairly confident going into this.
Yeah, Wizzy's still very much looking like, very similar to that last game. And every time James has tried to get a combo started in some way, Wizzy's had the proper aerial to combo breaker out of it. However, going to get pivot grab there, going to eat the OG down throw into down B. Unfortunately, a little bit too low, not able to get the kill. Woo. Doesn't matter though, you got the strongest of domes, Luigi wondering what in the world just happened, and Wizzy going to take that first stock.
Crazy, man. I was looking just as surprised as Luigi was.
Look at that dashing back and forth. And that slippy, slidey Mario movement that we're kind of used to at this point. Ally definitely revolutionized that. But look at that. Ooh, beautiful up smash out of shield. Getting that punish as well.
Yep.
Now.
Oh, wow. And with the back air, too. Great stuff. I love the fireball landing, too, by the way. Super smart from Wizzy. Just put a little more pressure on. All right, but big grab. James not going for the back throw. Opting for the forward throw. put Wizzy back on stage, trying to continue the combo, but no such luck.
Yeah, Wizzy's still pretty much staying like just out of range here. Like he's sitting at 164%, and James cannot find a kill. Never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Found it.
All right, there. Wrong again, Ajax.
You know what? It's part of my job, man.
Someone's got to be the guy.
I'm gonna write the book.
Right. But 60%, not too bad for the James fans. He could put something together, a couple of combos here and there. We saw him put something close to 60 together before. All right, but Wizzy with a nice combo break.
If there's anything that I'm seeing, is that Wizzy's doing his very best to kind of fight with his back toward James. He really doesn't want to deal too much. But you see that turns around, raw everything. Even if it's the downer, you know, hits on both sides. He just does it because, you know, it makes it easier for him to space it out. Oh my God, he's alive though.
I like the idea because he goes for the down throw at the ledge, right? You usually assume that a fair or something might come. He knew that the trade was going to work out no matter what, whether he air dodged or he throw out a hitbox. And up smash almost taking that kill there. And I like the way you said that before too. He's just been playing with spunk. That down air was a great call. But he's been playing on the run while in advantage. Like he throws out back airs and down airs and then retreats. Keeps himself safe, forces James to come in and gets the conversions. But this man is just, he wants to continue this loser's run, and James looking like he just cannot find an answer.
Yeah, it looks like we have some soul searching at the character select screen. We are running it back to Diddy Kong. And we are running it back to Smash Bros.
Yeah, no, it's mostly one of those things where the Luigi, it did like, you know, it wasn't like particularly amazing, but there was never any moments of real brilliance where you thought, oh man, this character pick really was the deciding factor and whether or not he's gonna win this match. No, it was not like that. It was he's just getting outplayed, he's getting smacked, and he needs to like figure it out. And look at that.
Getting outplayed indeed. This man put on 78% very quickly within the first 20 seconds, and James cannot find an answer. He's just been met with a very long combo response pretty much every time he decides to go in.
I don't know, man. He needed that Luigi switch
sour spot
to be some sort of saving grace, but it was not what he needed. So going back to Diddy Kong, I respect it, but like it's not looking a lot better, man. I don't know.
No, by any means, that was almost the best spot dodge read that he could have ever had, but James rolling out of the way instead. James starting to slowly bring this back, getting it to 85% and forcing him to a high recovery.
Well, like that buffer's an option from the ledge. He's going to end up in that Trump situation. Dunks him again this time. He's going to bounce off of the platform to go towards the skies. So still no kill for Dark Wizzy, but I like that grab.
I like it. The
that was
patience.
the swiftness of that grab, too. Now, Dark Wizzy forcing him at the ledge to see what the get-up option coverage is. He's going to opt to go with the side B, however, forced to go coast to coast and buried back at the other side.
He's looking for it. He wants to get him in the air and then catches landing with an up smash. It makes it nice and easy for him. And, of course, the intangibility on that dome of his. Wow, that down air to get out of that situation.
So smart. Wizzy on the hunt now. Gets it with the back air. With back air from James, getting him punished
Sticking
in an
with
ironic fashion. Yeah.
that great game plan that you said before, playing with his back to him the whole time, getting that back air in. He's continuing to space him out so well while on the run. And James starting to finally keep him trapped at the ledge. Not going to get the right call there with the up air. And Wizzy, once again, not putting any percent on him so far, but just looks so confident so far in this set.
Whoa, wow.
What the heck?
Or he gets a grab. No comes next.
Look, man, when things are going well for the other person, everything just works. But the banana finally going to come through and is going to get the kill on Dark Wizzy, only taking 20% so far.
Yeah, we definitely get to that point.
All right, well, Dark Wizzy trying to keep composed after what was a pretty wacky way to end that first stock, but he's still managing to put the percent on. Solid combos coming in. Oh, solid combos.
Oh my God, the conditioning there to get him to come in on that roll, and Wizzy just turning it up a notch here, gets him with another throw.
Oh my goodness.
And now,
He wanted him to land in front of him so bad to get that forward smash.
the fireball pressure, too, to force the high approach, catches him off the platform. Oh my God, Wizzy's playing so good right now.
Oh no, doesn't have the height on his kicks there to quite get that done. Gonna have to do a little more calf exercises if he wants to get that one, but you know, he's looking good.
Yeah, Mario's got to stop skipping on a leg there a little bit there, but look, every time James has had an opportunity to get it in, Wizzy has called out the right defensive option to get out of there. It's just, he's just straight up outplaying James right now. James cannot find an answer to this.
But he's trying, man. 54% on Wizzy, but Wizzy's
that was a jump reverse
Yeah.
up smash.
All right, Banana and Flood. Dash tag not connecting, but does force the issue. The back air gets it. Dark Wizzy 3-0 over Shoyo James.
This is not something you can normally say, but that was 2 free O's that we saw coming in over James today. James is a